Here in Rotown, Tortola. My name is Kyle Murphy, and this is game one of day two of the CBC Championships. We have the U.S. Virgin Islands taking on Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua was victorious in that first game, winning 72-64 in overtime, while the Virgin Islands lost 67-63. It's early on here as the Virgin Islands have a 4-2 lead. Foul on the play. Antigua with the steal, that's Edwards. The layup's up and good. Richards with the ball now for the Virgin Islands, wearing blue. She's guarded by Edwards. Passes to Matthew. Inside to Peters. Richards comes around, drives, finds Matthews. Matthew for three. That's good. Starting right off where she left yesterday after she hit 5 threes on 19 points. Virgin Islands up 7-4. Clark with the ball now. She passes to Edwards. Now to Nathan. Nathan goes up with it. Good. No good. Rebound by Day. Richards with it now. Up to Matthew. Finds a cutter. Nope. Ball's about to be taken out of play by the U.S. Virgin Islands. Hamilton to inbound. Finds Richards. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton looks for Matthew in the corner. She drives. Looks for Peters inside. Peters gets blocked by Nathan. Ball gets kicked out. Matthew to Richards. No good. Peters with the rebound. She goes up with it. No good. Another offensive rebound by Day to Matthew. Matthew looks for Hamilton. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. In the corner, there's Day. No good. She traveled. They scored one of the earlier buckets for the Virgin Islands in this game. Travel on that one. Pausing the action here as Antigua looks to restart. Amanda Edwards is going to take out the ball. Inbounds to Dahlia Clark. Clark with it. Virgin Island looks to be in the zone. Nathan puts her head down, goes up with it. Good. Nathan had a great game yesterday in their first victory as she was able to score 30 points and haul in 13 rebounds. Richards with it now. To Hamilton. Hamilton, Peters at the top of the elbow. Now to Richards. Richards, errant pass there. Matthew regains possession. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Matthew drives. Too much time, nope. Almost a shot clock violation there. Missed shot by Richards. Clark with it in possession. She gives it to Nathan again. No good. Underneath Edwards. Rebound taken in by Peters. Unique Jarvis enters the game for the first time, and out comes Aisha Peters. The Virgin Islands to inbound. It's 7-6 earlier on here with 5:37 left in the first period of play. The Virgin Islands with the lead. Akima Richards with the ball here. To Matthew. Then over to Jarvis. Still with Jarvis. Pulls up for three. No good. Rebound by Clark. She finds Labru. Intercepted by Day. Fast break opportunity here for the Virgin Islands. Day goes in, looks for Richards. No good. Pass deflected. Ball out of bounds And it's going Antigua's way. Clark with it. Takes it up for Antigua. Wearing yellow with the red trim. She dribbles, pulls up for three. Got it. Nice shot there from Clark. She struggled yesterday from the field. She was 3 for 15. But did hit a big shot towards the end of the game. Jarvis with it in the corner. Now Richards. Back to Day. Day pulls up. No good. Nathan comes down with the board. To Clark. Clark finds Edwards. She shoots. No good. Jarvis with the rebound. To Richards. Saves it. Oh. To Edwards. Stolen again. Now the Virgin Islands comes up with possession. Richards finds Matthews. She drives. Up and in. Matthew off to a hard start here. She has 5 points already. Nathan gets it in the key. Now deflected Day to Richards to Matthew. Fakes, goes up with it. No good. Day with the rebound. And she's fouled. Great action early on here as the game is tied 9-9 with just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Natalie Day to the line to shoot a pair. Substitution for Antigua. Taisha Terry's Lake comes into the game for Kebra Nathan. Day shooting 2. The first one's good. The second free throw is on its way shortly. It's up. She got them both. Virgin Islands now takes an 11-9 lead. Another substitution for Antigua. Thea Ledoux steps out as Anique Rhodes makes her first appearance of the ball game. And there's a timeout on the floor. Action just about to get on its way here. The Virgin Islands currently holds an 11-9 lead with 3:48 remaining in the first quarter. The Virgin Islands looks to be putting in a press. Dahlia Clark gets the ball. She heaves it up to Lake. Pass deflected, stolen by Day. Virgin Islands on the break again. Matthew, pass inside to Day. Can't get it to fall. Ball tips out. It's with Rhodes now. Rhodes finds Edwards. Edwards goes up with it. No good. Day with the rebound for the Virgin Islands. Exciting play here so far. Matthew goes up for 3 again. Off the mark. Ball tips out, back to Matthew. And now it's back with Richards. Gets a screen from Day. She drives. Pass gets deflected. Antigua regains possession. White with it. Gets it to Rhodes. who gets it to Lake. And Antigua settles in the front court. Clark with it now. Edwards up, air ball. Hamilton with the rebound. The Virgin Islands is looking to push it so far early. Richard goes up. A little contact, no call, but the basket is good. Clark with it now. Virgin Islands looks to be in a 2-3 zone. Clark drives, goes up with it. A lot of contact, no call once again. Virgin Islands again looks to push with Matthew now. Finds Jarvis in the middle, and the layup is good. 6-0 run here by the U.S. Virgin Islands. The press really looking to disrupt Antigua's offense. Rhodes in the corner with it now. Up top to Clark. 12 left on the shot clock. She's guarded by Hamilton. Drives. Looks for a shot, doesn't see it. Spins, goes up with it. And it's good. (15-11) with 1:40 left in the ball game here. Hamilton open for three. No good. Edwards with the rebound. Clark with it. To inside the Lake. Lake looks around, puts her head down, drives to the rim, and gets fouled by Hamilton. Timeout, Antigua. We'll be back right after this. Action just about to get on its way here from Roadtown Tortola in the multi-sports complex here in Roadtown. 1:19 left in the first quarter. The Virgin Islands currently holds a 15-11 lead with Lake going to the line. The first one on its way. It's good. Second one, no good. Rebound by Richards. Fret into the game for the first time, now has the ball for the Virgin Islands. She passes to Johnson. Jarvis in the corner, drives. Ball goes out of bounds. Antigua possession. The press still in play here for the Virgin Islands. The ball gets off Fret's back, finds its way to Edwards for Antigua. Now with Rhodes, almost stolen. Clark finally calms down the Antigua offense. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 54 in the game. In the quarter. My mistake. Clark goes up with it. Frantic shot. Rhodes gets the rebound. Now there's 43 seconds left. Up top to Lake. Inside to White. White gets double teamed. Jump ball. Possession error is staying this way. Antigua to inbound. White gets a pass. No good. Johnson with the board. Jarvis with it to Matthew. Matthew guarded by Rhodes. Dribbles, passes to Fret. She's open for three. No good. Lake with the rebound. Shot clock's turned off. Lake with Rhodes with it now. To Clark. Clark's guarded by Fret. She dribbles. 5 left for the Clark. Edwards goes up with it. No good. 1. Didn't get it off in time. And that brings the end of the first quarter. It's been exciting here so far as the Virgin Islands have taken a 15-12 lead over Antigua. We'll be back. The second quarter is just about to get started here from Roadtown. Leading scorers after 1. Dahlia Clark has 5 for Antigua, while Matthew also has 5 for the Virgin Islands. Hamilton to inbound. She gets it to Richards. The Virgin Islands put in a press in the first quarter. Let's see if they bring that back. Fret with it now. Fret now to Johnson. Johnson looking for someone, finds Richards. Gets swung out to Hamilton. Back to Richards. Now to Fret. She drives. Antigua defender on the floor. Johnson with the rebound. Goes up with it, and it's good. 17-12 now with 9:30 left in the second quarter. Nathan gets the ball. And great defense by the Virgin Islands. Causes a jump ball. Antigua with possession. Substitution on its way. Thea Ledoux comes back into the game for Anique Rhodes. Kebra Nathan inbound. Gets it into Edwards. Antigua is wearing the yellow uniforms going left to right as the Virgin Islands are wearing blue and going right to left. Pass gets deflected, controlled by Richards, and the Virgin Islands are going the other way. Another pass deflected, fast break opportunity, chased down by Fret. She lets the ball go out. Clark was there for Antigua. Virgin Islands with the ball now. Richards crosses into the front court. Gets it to Fret. Now Hamilton. Shot goes up, no good. Nathan with the ball for Antigua. She finds Clark. Now to Edwards. Foul on the floor. That's on Victoria Hamilton. It's her second foul. That's going to be something to keep an eye on for the rest of this half. See the Virgin Islands make a substitution or keep her in the game. Nathan with it. Gives it to Clark. Clark to Nathan. Nathan goes up with it. No good. Hamilton with the rebound. Fret dribbles. Nice move. And gets fouled. And that's on Dahlia Clark for Antigua. Her second foul as well. Couple of players in foul trouble early on here as the Virgin Islands lead 17-12 with Akia Fret going to the line for 2. The first one's up, no good. Second one on its way. Can't hit any. Nathan with it now to Clark. Clark dribbles. Looks inside to White. White goes up, finds Nathan. Nathan, a lot of contact. Travel before, and it's going the Virgin Islands way. Matthew checks into the game, back into the game, along with Stacey Griffith for the first time. Johnson and Jarvis take a seat. Fret is also coming out of the game. Richards with it now. Gets it to Matthew. Now to Hamilton. Matthew drives. Stolen. Going the other way. It's Ledoux. Knocked out by Johnson. Nice save. Nice hustle there. Richards with it going the other way. Almost got stolen again. Richards finds Griffith down low. No good. Tip is up, and it's good. That's Hamilton with the tip. 19-12 with 7:20 left in the first half here in Tortola. Clark with it now. Guarded by Matthew. Gets it to White. Finds Ledoux cutting. Nice play there. Can't finish. Johnson with the board. Matthew passes to Richards. Into the front court. Richards drives. Looks to drive. Now swings it to Hamilton. Down low to Griffith. Matthew pumps. Pulls it out. Nice screen there. Matthew drives. Finds an open shooter. That's Johnson. No good. Johnson follows her own miss with the rebound. Now rebounded again by Matthew. Resets up top with Hamilton. Stolen by Clark. Clark finds. That was Frederick there with the missed layup for Antigua. Now Richards with it. 19-12 with 6:18 remaining. Seven left on the shot clock. Johnson goes up. No good. Rebounded. Johnson to Matthew. Looks for a move. 9 seconds left. Johnson again. Goes up with it for 2. Griffith with the rebound. And another jump ball. Into the game comes Natalie Day. Amanda Edwards. Correction. Victoria Hamilton sits along with Johnson as Jarvis also checks back in for the Virgin Islands. Joy Vista inbound. Richards gets a screen, can't get free. Inbounded to Day. Day to Richards, there she is now, pump fakes, goes up with the shot now, no good. Battle inside comes down to Richardson. Clark dribbles up the court. Finds Nathan. Nathan for three, no good. A lot of contact underneath. Virgin Islands going the other way. Jarvis to Richards. Richards to Jarvis again. Day with it now by the free throw line. She goes for the drive, and it's good. Nice drive there by Day. Clark with it now. She puts her head down. Finds Nathan. White. Dribbles. No good. Jarvis with the board. She's going the other way. She finds Matthew. Thought about it. Now pulls up. It's good. That's her second three-pointer here today. She's got 8 so far. Ledoux into White, to Frederick. Blocked by Griffith, tipped out now with Griffith again to Matthew. She's going to the rim, finds Jarvis cutting, and it's good from the Virgin Islands. 26-12 with 4:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Great little run here by the Virgin Islands. Held Antigua scoreless for the first 6 minutes of this quarter. Ball gets deflected. It's with Frederick. She drives. She goes up with it. No good on the lay-in. Deflected. Last touch by the Virgin Islands. Timeout is called by Antigua, and we'll be right back after this. Action just about to resume here from Tortola. 26-12 Virgin Islands lead here early on. Clark gets the inbounds. She's guarded by Griffith, drives, goes up with it, no good. Deflected out. Clark with her own rebound, finds White, stolen by Richards. Finds Matthews up ahead. She goes up with it, and it's good. Virgin Islands extends their lead to 28-12. Great first half here from the Virgin Islands after a loss yesterday to Barbados. Edwards with it. Gets a screen. Now guarded by Matthew. Back to Jarvis. Now Nathan goes up with it. Got it. Nathan had a huge game yesterday. That's Antigua's first points of the second quarter. Great defense here in the second by the Virgin Islands. Richards with it to Matthew, to Jarvis, to Richards. Gets a screen from Day. She drives, looks for Matthew. Matthew pulls up, and another one. She's feeling it this tournament so far. 31-14 here with 2:47 remaining in the half. Clark. Nathan tries to answer with a three of her own. No good. Battle underneath. Controlled by Frederick. Pass almost intercepted. Clark gets control of it. Now to White. White guarded by Day. No good. Nathan with the board. And she is fouled on her way up. Nathan to go to the line. First one's on its way. It's good. The second one's on its way. It's good. Johnson sets back into the game for the Virgin Islands. Sits Day. And she's about to inbound. 2:24 left here in the first half from Tortola. It's 31-16 Virgin Islands. Richards has it in the front court now. Joyvis with it. Gets a screen from Griffith. Now back up to Richards. 8 on the shot clock. Gets another screen from Johnson. Richards goes up, drives, finds Johnson. She goes up, and it's good. 33-16. Virgin Islands are switching into a man-to-man defense. Clark with it now. Richards with the ball. She goes, finds Matthew. Matthew again with the layup. She's had a great first half so far with 15 points. 35-16 with 1:20 left in the half. Edwards with it. Gets it to White. Edwards for 3. No good. Rebound. Regained by Frederick. Almost in the backcourt. Nathan comes back and gets it. She's guarded by Richards. Drive, stolen by Richards. 2-on-1 for the Virgin Islands here. She has White with Matthew with her. Guarded by White, and Matthew again. What a first half from her. Great game so far from the Virgin Islands as they have opened up a 21-point lead here. Nathan with the ball, 45 seconds left in the half. White to Frederick. She puts her head down, drives on Griffith. No good. Johnson with the board. What a quarter here from the Virgin Islands. 20-4, outscoring Antigua right now in this quarter. 25 seconds left in the half. Richards gets a screen, goes around it, finds Matthew. Matthew drives, finds Jovis open in the corner for 3, no good. White, 15 seconds left. Nathan with it now. Works it to Clark. She shoots from deep, no good. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. Matthew for 3 at the buzzer. Oh, that would have completed a great first half from her. Still excellent from the Virgin Islands. 37-16. Outscored Antigua there, 22-4. The first 6:37 of the quarter, Antigua was scoreless. We'll be back after halftime. Test. We are back here at the CBC Championship, Group A, second day game. The Virgin Islands currently hold a 37-16 advantage, led by a strong first half by Brittany Matthew, as she has 17 points already, with three three-pointers. Edwards to get things started here for Antigua. Side switch, they're going from right to left now, as Nathan gets the ball. Virgin Islands in the blue going left to right. Griffith gets a pass deflected. Johnson gets hit hard by Lake, no call. Matthew with it now. Loses control. And now Lake with it to Clark. Clark to Edwards. Now Clark. Clark dribbles, finds Nathan. Clark in the corner, pump fakes, drives. Lake gets fouled, comes up limping. She'll go to the line to shoot two. The foul's on number 6, Natalia Day. That's her third foul of the game. Tough to pick it up early here in the third quarter. First one's good by Lake. Second one on its way. She hits them both. Cuts the lead down to 19 here early in the second half. 9:20 remaining. Richards with it now. Gets it to Griffin, now back to Richards. Day, she drives. Shot's no good. But Griffith is fouled on the rebound. Johnson is going to take it out for the Virgin Islands. She's joined by Day, Matthew, Richards, and Griffith in the front court. And she finds Richards on the inbound. Richards tries to crossover, dribbled off of the defender's leg. The five for Antigua are Clark, Edwards, White, Lake, and Nathan. The ball's with Richards now. She drives, finds Matthew. She pulls up for three. Got it. That's her fourth of the game. 40-18, Virgin Islands advantage. Clark, inside to Edwards. That was White, my bad. White with the 2-point bucket. 20-point lead now for the Virgin Islands. Johnson takes a step in from three-point land and hits the shot. 42-20. Virgin Islands looks to be putting back the press. Worked very well for them in the first half. Was a key factor in the second quarter run. That's been so huge so far in this game. Nathan, down low to White, to Edwards. Back to White after deflection. Now up top with Clark. Clark dribbles on Richards. She drives. Richards with the deflection. Oh, almost stolen by Matthew. Nathan, air ball. Day with the rebound as she looks to put 1 versus 3. She's going to take it herself. Draws the foul. Oh, correction. Offensive foul. Would have been an and one. Antigua in possession now. That's Day's 4th foul. of the game. She's going to be forced to take a seat. Into the game comes Hamilton, quickly off the bench after that 4th foul. We saw this yesterday with Antigua, as Clark had picked up an early 4th foul in the 3rd quarter and was forced to sit. Let's see how it affects the Virgin Islands now with a 22-point lead. Clark on Matthew. Clark goes up with it, off the glass and in. Virgin Islands coach wasn't happy there. A lot of contact. 22-42 Virgin Islands. Ledoux almost with the steal. Now Matthew gets a screen. Johnson down low to Hamilton. Hamilton drives, kicks it to Richards. She goes up with a jump shot, and it's good. 44-22 with 7:12 left in this 3rd quarter. Clark with the ball. Passes him to White. Now back to Clark. She's at half court. She's guarded by Matthew. Fortune her right. Now down low to Lake. Lake goes up with it, and good off the glass. 44-24 with 6:50 left in the quarter. Hamilton takes a step. Now to Richards. Hamilton, once again. Hamilton, Richards playing with it up top. Now Richards drives, finds Johnson at the free throw line. This jump shot is good. 46-24 with 6:27 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Clark with the ball now. She's dribbling, guarded by Matthew. Gets a screen from Lake. Lake gets it now. She drives. No good. Hamilton with it now. Finds Matthew. Almost able to save it. Went to White. Matthew's in the stands. Got to run back on defense. Now it's a 4v5. Clark with it. Charging on Clark. That was Griffith that drew it. Was able to get in position. 5:55 left. 46-24 lead. That was Clark's 3rd foul, so she's also one to keep an eye on and with foul trouble here in this game. Richardson and Fret into the game as Griffith and Richards take a seat. Lake out for Antigua as Joseph makes her first appearance of the ball game. Fret to Hamilton. Hamilton down low. Richardson traveled. Virgin Islands bench not happy with that call. Ledoux to inbound to White. Back to Clark. She dribbles into the front court, guarded by Fret. Clark clears some space. Looks for White. White's guarded by Johnson. Back to Clark now. Difficult situation in the corner, and Clark turns it over. Matthew to inbound for the Virgin Islands. She gets it to Fret. Fret drives. Was looking for Richardson, should have just went up with it. Joyvis gets up off the bench for the Virgin Islands. She's to come in soon. Nathan's guarded by Matthew. Nice defense by Matthew. Nathan's been struggling so far today. Only 6 points after a 30-point performance. Joyvis into the game for Johnson. And Antigua's about to make a sub. White's coming out, and in comes Gore. This is Brittany Gore's first appearance in today's ball game. Hamilton's going to inbound for the Virgin Islands when we get things underway. She passes it into Fret. Fret into the front court. Gets a screen. She drives. Now finds Matthew open for 3. And that's number 5. She's really feeling it. Virgin Islands now extends their lead to 49-24 with 4:40 left in the third quarter. Nathan loses control of it for a second, regains. Good defense by Hamilton. Gets it to Joseph. Now back to Nathan. Foul on the floor. And that's on Hamilton for the Virgin Islands. Her third of the game. Nathan to inbound. She's joined by Gore, Clark, Ledoux, and Joseph. Joseph gets it stolen from on the inbounds. Now it's with Fret. Fret has Matthew in the corner. Another 3, no good this time. Offensive rebound from the Virgin Islands. Another one, Hamilton goes up with it, and it's good. 51-24, 4 minutes left in this quarter. Virgin Islands has opened up a commanding lead. Ledoux to Clark. Clark's now guarded by Hamilton. Hamilton stolen. Oh, looks like it was a reach. And the foul is on number 5, Fret. Her first of the ball game. Clark's going to inbound. She gets it to Joseph. Tries to pass it to Ledoux. Now deflected back out to Joseph. Now Joseph with it. Tries to find Gore down low. Play on the floor. Jump ball is called. .336 left from the multi-sports complex here in Tortola. The score is 51-24 Virgin Islands. Frederick is coming into the game for Joseph for Antigua. Hamilton's going to inbound when we get underway. She gets it into Fret. Fret's guarded by Frederick. Gets a screen. Goes up with it. She's fouled on the shot. She's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on number 13, Thea Ledoux, her first. The first one on its way. It's good. A little shot clock error there. They fixed it. Now Fret's going up with their second. No good. 1 for 4 from the line today for Fret. Not her best day. Clark with it. She's guarded by Matthew. Pass gets deflected by Jarvis off the hand of Ledoux, and the Virgin Islands now has possession again. 52-24 with 3:11 left in this third quarter. Fret. Jarvis thought about it. Now drives. Easy lay-in. 54-24 left here in the quarter. Clark guarded by Fret. Thought about a pass, would have got picked off. Now to Nathan. Nathan to Clark. Clark to Nathan. Nathan drives. Passed out of bounds. Not on the same page there from Antigua. Fret. Into the front court. Gets a screen. Drives. Finds Hamilton in the corner. She goes up for three. No good. Offensive board, though, by the Virgin Islands. Jarvis open for three. No good. Richardson down low. Gets it in. Third time's a charm on that possession for the Virgin Islands. 56-24. 2 minutes left in this first half. Third quarter. My mistake. Clark. Guarded by Fret. Almost stolen. Now Clark. She's good. Fret with it now. She drives all the way. What a take. Virgin Islands still with the press. 50. Oh, stolen by Matthew. Finds Hamilton. What pump fake, and good. 60-26. Timeout Antigua. 66-26, 1:17 remaining when we come back. We're about to get back underway here as the Virgin Islands have opened up a 34-point lead with 1:17 left in the game. Ledoux to inbound. She gets to Alexander, who's in for the first time. Ledoux. Guarded by Richardson. And now it's stolen by Hamilton. Going the other way, the VI looks to push. Matthew pulls up and hits. Richardson appears to be hurt for the Virgin Islands. In comes Griffith, hobbling off the court. Never good to see that. Alexander with it. Simon with the ball. Her first appearance in this game. Frederick. Simon. She goes up with it. No good. That's Peters. Up to Hamilton. Hamilton pulls up for the jump shot. She's got it. Griffith, ball's tipped out of bounds. Antigua still with possession. 64-26 with 19 seconds left in the third. Alexander with it now. Ledoux dribbles. She drives on Hamilton. She goes up with it. No good. Oh, flight on the floor for the ball. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Antigua. Ball goes out of bounds with 2.1 seconds remaining in the quarter. 64-26. Matthew pulls up for three. No good. 64-26 at the end of three. Virgin Islands with the lead. Fourth quarter about to get on the way. Virgin Islands lead 64-26. Matthew, Richards, Fret, Day, and Griffith are on the court with Frederick, Ledoux, Alexander, Gore on the court for Antigua. Virgin Islands with it now. Down low to Day. Day finds Richards. He's wide open underneath. Another easy basket for the Virgin Islands. 26-66 in this one. Simon to Alexander. Looks like he took too many steps. No call. Simon gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. No good on the first. That was Fret's second foul. Second one on its way. It's good off the glass. Fret to Richards. which is down low to Day. Day travels. Score now 66-27 with 9:26 left in the quarter. Pass gets deflected by Frederick out of bounds. Which is the inbound for the Virgin Islands. Fret. She dribbles. She goes up with it. Off the glass, no good. Rebound's controlled by Simon. Guarded by Fret. Almost stolen by Richardson. Deflected out of bounds. Pass gets across the court, controlled by Alexander. Now Frederick down low on Day. She gets it to go. Richards with it now. Day with it. She gets it to Matthew. Back to Day. Day shoots. Got it. Nice range there from Day. Matthew with the steal. Tries to get it, forced it to Richards, no good. Alexander passes it down low. That was Gore with the 2 points on the break. Richards with it now. She gets it to Fret. Fret gets a screen. Richards thought about it. Matthew drives. Ball gets knocked out of her hands. Stolen by Fret. Behind the back to Griffith. Nice play there. 70-31 with 8 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Pass, nice defense there by Fret. And Matthew comes out of the game as Johnson returns. Ledoux gets the inbounds. She drives. Tries something. No good. Air ball. Out of bounds. Virgin Islands basketball. Richards with the ball for the Virgin Islands. Gets it in the front court. Johnson. Richards drives. Fret. She pulls up. Off the glass and in. Virgin Islands now have opened up a 41-point lead here with just 7:23 remaining in this game. Antigua with the ball in the corner. Stolen by Fret. Day on the break. Can't control it. Now gets it control. Goes up with it and good. 74-31. 7 minutes left. Simon pulls up. No good. Day with it again. Day to Griffith. Griffith to Fret. Down low to Day, and back-to-back baskets from Day has the Virgin Islands now up 74-31. Simon, almost stolen by Day. Now stolen by Richards. She's 1-on-1 with Simon. Oh, gets a tough layup. Frederick with it now. Frederick. Stolen by Griffith. She's by herself. In for two. 80-31 now here with 6 minutes left. Frederick with the ball. To Ledoux. Alexander now. Down low to Frederick. She spins. Up with it, no good. Off of Griffith, last touch. And Substitutions are coming. Rhodes and Joseph are in for Antigua as Hamilton comes in for Richards for the Virgin Islands. Another substitution. Peters coming in for, looks like Days stepping out. Alexander to inbound for Antigua. Rhodes. Joseph gets blocked by Peters. Fret with it now. Passes it forward. Controlled by Hamilton. Now to Peters. Back out to Fret. She drives. Gets it knocked away from her. Rhodes. Guarded by Hamilton. Almost stolen. Ball goes across the court off of Antigua. Virgin Islands gets the ball down low underneath. 80-31 with 5:13 remaining in this game. Johnson with it. Inbounds to Hamilton. Gets a screen from Griffith. Drives, pulls up, in traffic, no good. Gore with the rebound for Antigua. Simon. Sloppy pass there. Stolen by Fret. She's got Griffith ahead of her. Griffith goes up. And the easy lay-in. 82-31 now with 4:48 remaining. Rhodes guarded by Hamilton. Spins. Joseph to Simon. Almost to Rhodes. Would have got intercepted. Alexander gets a shot blocked by Peters. Hamilton on the break. Gore's coming trailing. And the foul. Hamilton will go into the line to shoot one. The foul is on Gore. Hamilton sinks the first. The ball's with Simon. Now Rhodes. Rhodes with it. Down low to Joseph. Back out to Rhodes. She pumps. Couldn't get it off inside, blocked. And the Virgin Islands with another easy lay-in, this time with Fret. (87-31), 3:30 remaining. Three-pointers up, no good. Fret brings the ball into the front court. She drives. Nice pass down low to Griffith. Another basket for the Virgin Islands. 89-31 here. Joseph down low. Pump fakes. Loses control of it. Regains it. Ball gets then thrown out of bounds. No deflection. Virgin Islands will have possession. Peters to inbound. Gives it to Fret. Behind her back. Finds Hamilton. Thought about the shot. Now drives. And then she tosses it away. 2:42 remaining in this one. 89-31. Simon to Rhodes, guarded by Hamilton. Rhodes dribbles, crosses over. Rhodes spins, pumps, gets blocked by Peters. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Stolen by Fret. Another breakaway opportunity for the Virgin Islands. Up to Johnson. She gets fouled. Wasn't able to convert, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Impressive all-around team performance here from the Virgin Islands. Able to bounce back from yesterday's loss. They'll have 3 points in the group. Johnson, the first one's on the way. It's good. (90-31) with the second free throw on its way.
Okay.
It's up. No good. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remain in this one. A 59-point lead for the Virgin Islands. Fret almost with another steal. She's been very active defensively. Alexander to inbound. Simon. Joseph. Joseph finds Alexander is not able to hang on to it. Now the Virgin Islands with possession. Inbounded to Fret. Peters looks for Hamilton, deflected by Rhodes. Griffin gets it down low. Peters with the offensive rebound. She goes up with it. Another tip in, no good. Still a battle. Hamilton comes up with it. Reset. Fret drives. Finds Johnson for, oh, that's a 2. It's got it. Looked like a 3 from here, but the ref says her foot was on the line. 92-31 with 1:30 left here in Roadtown. This is game 2 of the CBC championships for both of these teams. But don't forget, game 2 today, coming up next, shortly after the conclusion of this one. The Virgin Islands looks to run some clock here. 1:07 left in this game. Fred finds Johnson. Easy lay-in. Nice play there. Virgin Islands getting anything they want right now. Foul there, almost stolen. Inbounded to Simon. She gets it to Rhodes. Joseph. Ball got deflected. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Alexander passes it up top to Simon. 5 on the shot clock. 3, 2, stolen. That's Griffith, finds Hamilton, back to Griffith, back to Hamilton, and the easy, oh, no good. Second heads up, Griffith goes up with it, no good. 24 seconds left. 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Rhodes. Looks like she pushed off there. Goes up the three-pointer, no good. Johnson with it. Fret looks to push. Fret drives, pulls it out. Fret with the ball, dribbles out the clock. 94-31 U.S. Virgin Islands victory here in Roadtown. That wraps it up for us. We'll be back with the second game as soon as it starts. Stay tuned.